Yeah, it's been a couple of months since the last time I was sitting here talking to you. I've been very lucky to have a lot of projects going on in this past 5 months. Since there are so many and so different from each other, I didn't want to go into detail through every single one of them, but instead I'm just gonna wrap them all up in this video and quickly skim by them. And I don't know, hopefully you can enjoy the pictures. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Enjoy. So for February and March, I focus mainly in continuing a project that I've been doing probably since around 2019 about basketball. It is, with photography, one of my biggest passions. And I've been in the process of combining these two passions of mine into a photo book that I've worked on since around November of 2022. And I hope I can finish it at least by November of this year. With the project, I'm trying to tell a story through the beautiful game of basketball, a story of where I'm from, but also from where I'm not. The theme here is how different the basketball hoops can be from a city to another, from a country to another, and how much you can tell of a country, a culture, a city, a neighborhood, just by looking at the people who play the sport and the environment that they do it. How does the hoop look? Is it red? Is it green? Is it broken? Does it have a net? Does it not? All of those things are very interesting to me, and I think they create a very visually interesting story to tell. So that's what I've been up to in regards with that project. By late March, I also had a couple of commercial shoots that I did for a swimsuit brand and a sunglasses one that I'm still working with. Most of the photographs were portraits, and the client wanted them to feel like a disposable camera. So that's the look that I was trying to go for. And I like a lot of them. I think they fulfill the client's expectations, and they're visually interesting. I don't know. They have a cool vibe to it, and they pay the bills. So, of course, it's not like the usual fine art photography or whatever that I try to achieve always. But sometimes with these shoots, what you gotta do is what the client needs you to do. And I think I did that just fine. This portrait of the deck of cards was probably my favorite of the bunch. But yeah, that was a quick and short job that I had a lot of fun doing. Now let's move on to April. Probably one of the most interesting and important projects I've been a part of in the last year or so. Happened around early April. And in said project, I was doing stills photography for a short film that a friend is making. The film is not out yet, but I do encourage you to watch it as soon as it is available. great project with a very professional and beautiful group of people that made the week that we were shooting there absolutely fantastic, and I enjoyed it a lot. Of course, with this kind of projects there is a lot of stress, but to be honest, at least in my experience, the feelings and the vibes were overwhelmingly positive, and I think I shot some very interesting photos. I may be suffering from recency bias, but I think this photo of the burning cradle, it's one of the most visually interesting shots I've taken in my whole life. A lot of selfies, of course. I shot some black and white mostly, but there are some color shots that I like too. All of them were shot with my Fujifilm X100V. I know, I'm part of the problem. I will not apologize for it. In late April, I traveled to the city of Medellín to visit my girlfriend. And in said trip, I took some photos that I really liked, and I will share with you right now. In early May, I had a second shoot with Casa Usual, which is the sunglasses company that I told you about. I did a lot of portraits, and I liked this the most. I also worked with a local women's clothes company, and although the photos are not usually what I shoot, and although my style isn't as visible in these kinds of photos, it was a cool project nonetheless, and I really enjoyed working with them. I think it's good that we sometimes push out of our comfort zone, and I think I did just that with this project. And by late May, I went back to Medellín to spend some time with family, my girlfriend, and also for my cousin's wedding. I took a lot of photos, but these are the ones that stood the most to me. I absolutely loved seeing my family, and although I won't show you the 500 pictures that I took there, these are ones that I really liked, and I don't know, I think they tell a story. I was very happy because we went to this old countryside house that used to be owned by my family, and it's probably one of the places where I have some of the happiest memories of my early teenage years. And I don't know, just going back and seeing the family all together for the first time in so long really made my heart filled up with joy. I spotted this basketball hoop, and of course I had to take a photo of it. Sarah and I had the pleasure of seeing one of our most talented friends live in a small concert. She's a very talented artist, and I took some photos of her in the show. It was very moving, and I liked it very much. And yeah, that was quite a summary. I hope you liked it. Sorry I didn't record much of the behind the scenes of most of this projects. I was too busy living them. But in the future, if I have the time, I'll try to take this a little bit more seriously. or maybe just be a little bit more conscious to record the behind the scenes for the projects I do. I think it's better for my brand or whatever. In the meantime, I hope you like this, and I don't know, share it if you want to, and see you in a month or 2 or 3 or in a year or however long it takes me to make a third video.